Alright guys, so today I'm going to go over my weekly trade recap. I'm down 2% and I'm going to explain the trades that I've taken, right? And there are two ways that I could have approached this video. The first one is by lying and just simply saying that my week was totally fine and that I took a B trade and that all is good and everything's happy, etc., which is not the case. And the other way is just being brutally honest and telling you what happened. So I'm going to explain this today. And what I want you guys to remember is I will be telling everything that I'm going to, I'll be explaining everything that I'm going through in my journey, because I want this YouTube channel to sort of be my own personal journey vlog thing, right? Like where I can go back and say, damn, when I was at this low, I was really struggling. And then I went to that high and I was doing great. So anyways, that's basically it. Let's dive into it. So this is the trade that I took on the DXY, that I took on the euro and the pound, but that is shown here basically on the DXY. And it was Wednesday. So if you look at the weekly outlook video, I was expecting Wednesday to be a high probability day. And we've basically, until now, in my opinion, had no high probability days at all. But I stuck to the fact that I was looking to see Wednesday high probability trading scenarios. So this is the main thing that I want to point out before I go into any detail on the lower time frame. This week has not been a good trading week condition wise, right? We have been chopping, and then we yesterday broke out with the unemployment claims. But I should have been aware faster, I should have realized faster during the week that we are chopping right now and that we're not expanding in one direction. When I saw this, we got break of this low, market structure shift right up here, pullback. I thought this was now going to be the move up higher, come up into here, but price ended up chopping even more, pulling back lower, and then eventually hitting these targets, which I've been calling throughout the week. And now it looks like we're going to go up to this target, but I'll go over that later. Although we were right on the direction, you could argue, because price has shot up this week on the DXY, which is what I was looking to see, we were wrong on the timing and we took a long here when price ended up, as you can see, pushing lower and then expanding higher. So on the 15-minute time frame, what I was seeing for this trade, and I'm going to remove this because I've now told you guys that this was basically just crazy accumulation this week. What I saw here was price broke above this high, did have equal lows down here, which is something that I should have considered, but price broke above this high, we created a pullback, we started pushing up higher, and we had SMT at these lows, so I'm going to mark it out, between the euro and the DXY. And I was overall looking to trade up into here. So what I was seeing was, I thought price was going to expand higher right now, right? I thought this was going to be the move up. But I'm going to mark down what other things that I messed up, that I should have considered before taking the trade, that I didn't consider. So the first one is, which I just noticed now, lack of displacement. Right, so we pushed up higher, we broke above this high, we came down lower, but then we were literally just trickling up. There's nothing very clean right now. Price is literally just slowly pushing back up. Meanwhile, when you want to see some displacement, you want to see price, move down low quickly or move higher quickly, which is what happened here. But here we were really just trickling up, and that's not a good sign. That means that you're probably entering on a pullback for the real move before price does whatever it wants to do. So we had a lack of displacement, first of all. Secondly, consolidation week. I should have understood. I should have just scrolled back and been like, wow, look what price is doing right now. We are literally just chopping like crazy. So I could have identified that before taking this position. That's it for the DXY. That's the trade for the DXY. We had lack of displacement and the whole week was consolidating. Now on the euro was more clear than the DXY. And I'll tell you why. We had price come up into this order block. We had all of these equal lows, which I was very confident in them being swept. This is the trade right here. And we started pushing down lower. So I was just expecting a basic head and shoulders pattern, right? I know we didn't break below this low right here, but it was still looking clean to go for shorts. So that's why I took it. Yeah, so here I guess we had more displacement. Here we hadn't broken below this low, but we had broken above the high on the DXY. So this high right here, we had broken above it. So I was expecting this low to be broken below, which it ended up doing right here, but then literally reversing like crazy onto me. And this was the target, so it would have been nice R, but obviously I would have probably trailed partials along the way. And I took the trade, price shot in my direction. I sent a thing in the Discord. I was like, see you guys, patience pays, etc. I ended up getting stopped out, so it was a bit of like an embarrassing moment in front of the Discord, but I'm fine with that because this is, again, it shows everyone in the group how trading actually is, and that's my main goal for you guys, is to just explain that this is what happens sometimes, and I'm still trying to figure this out in my journey. So the reason why I took it right was because we came up into this 15-minute zone, and we started rejecting it. We got a change in state of delivery right here, like we shifted below this low, and then pulled back, and then we started pushing lower. So and we swept these highs, right? So in my opinion, it just looked clean to go lower. So that's why I executed it. Should I have taken this trade in hindsight? Obviously no, because it's a stop loss trade, but this was the consolidation, and I could have caught on to the fact that it looked like price was being choppy. So that's basically it for my analysis, for my trade recap. All I want you guys to know is that the main mistake I made was I traded the consolidation, and that is why I'm down this week. Yeah, I took the same trade on the pound as well. I honestly thought this one looked even more clean. We had these equal highs, but I didn't think they would target it so quickly. So we had these highs right here, and price was respecting this 15-minute order block right here. So that's why I was looking to short it. And literally the first couple of minutes, I was like, oh, okay, I did the right thing. I took the right trade, and then completely reversed on me. That is it. That is it. This has not been the highest probability week at all. And that is the main thing that I have to journal and try and figure out when we're in these choppy conditions, how to avoid trading the chop and how to identify that right now we are in some low probability conditions.